And then we had to keep it secret until everyone had done their interview and told the coaches.
No, and hearing who the 4, or in this case 5, are going to be, was Reba even on your radar, or did it really matter?
My choices, it was a joke, but it was also true. They asked me to rank the 4 chairs in order of what I would want. And I said, oh, let me think. Reba, and who's the other one? Oh yeah, Reba. And my producer laughed at me. He said, oh, you're cute. Can you actually rank them? And I was like, yeah, but also that's kind of true.
Still the truth. Now, what has been your favorite part, not only working with the coaches, but with the other contestants too? Because there's so many different styles. They just kind of inspire different things that you can try and kind of riff with other people on. Have you had any fun experiences or something you've done different that you never saw coming in this whole thing happening right now?
We have such an adult summer camp experience with the other contestants. That's what summer camp really feels like. You are exploring different kinds of music. You're, playing around with different vocal stylings. You're learning things about where other singers place their notes, like for vocal placement, where they're supporting it with what muscles they're using. It's really geeky and really weird to people who don't know anything about vocal and, production and singing. But to us, we have such a great time.
So it's like science. It's like science camp for music nerds in the best way.
It really is, because you've got like the music theory nerds, like me and Miss Zoe Lavere, who is a huge music theory nerd. And then you've got the people who have never had any training, and yet they are so good. And you just want to stare at them and go, how are you doing that? I want to learn, because I'm the nerd and you're doing something really cool. So show me that again.
Now tell me about the range of emotion, because you're in the battle, and then Reba decides that you didn't win. I mean, you go from not winning to, oh my gosh, what do I have to say before I leave? Then what do I do with my life after this? And then all of a sudden, playoff pass, and it's just up and down.
Which is the ultimate Zoom card she gave you. That is the highest ranking compliment too.
Yeah. It really is. This was filmed over the summer, and I am still in shock that out of the 10 people, first of all, she chose 10 people to be on her team. And I was one of those 10. That's already insane. Out of those 10 people, she gets to choose one of us to skip around. And it's me. Why? What did I do?
Do you ever watch the moment on replay and say, it is real?
I commented on Instagram underneath my blind audition, and I said, this happened. It's real. It really does feel that way. And watching it on TV, when she says the person who's moving on to the knockouts round is Tay, I know what already happened, but I was still watching it on TV going, oh my goodness, I hope they show that I got the playoff pass. Because what if they didn't? And then
that would be awkward.
And my wife is sitting there going, calm down.
Yeah, honey, breathe. They're not going to produce or edit it now. I promise.
But I swear, my TikTok name is Reality Show Reject. This is not my first rodeo. So although Miss Reba is a true rodeo queen,
right,
the reality shows are my rodeo. And this is not my first rodeo. So I have that. It's a little bit of reality show trauma from American Idol coming up, where it's like, am I going to be on camera? Or are they just going to make me?
They're going to disappear.
Yeah. Why
magic?
Why'd you choose The Voice now at this point in your career,
especially
and not something
after
else?
American Idol? Why this now? What made you come back into the arena and say, I'm going to do this?
So I got very lucky. I've had The Voice casting team. They have a whole separate casting team. They have reached out to me many times over the years. Okay. I actually auditioned at the open call for season 1 of The Voice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's showing my age. It's okay. I'm a
Don't worry,
millennial.
we're there with you. You're in our arena. Welcome home.
Everybody thought it's okay. Everybody thought I was 28 on the show, and I said that's called SPF. Thank you.
It's true. Hats and sunscreen are beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. So, I lost my train of thought. What was I saying?
You were saying you got tried out for the original episode,
Yes.
season 1 of The Voice.
I auditioned for season 1 at the open call. I was told not right now, but the man who auditioned us said something really special. He said, he took a moment of silence and he said, "Hey," and I was very young and I kind of looked at him and he said, "Please don't stop singing."
Mhm.
And it was just a really lovely moment. And I think it's actually kept me going for a really, really long time in general. Just doing this as a singer, these kind of opportunities, just as an artist, trying to get my name out there. And Idol contacted me when I was 26. I did that. I did Hollywood Week. I did the whole thing. I've been contacted by many other reality shows. That's why Reality Show Reject fits so well. The Voice was in there as well.
Yeah.
And I never ended up being chosen to go to LA because it's a whole process. I completely understand. This last time that the casting company reached out to me, I said, it's been 13 times. It's been 13 years. 13 is kind of a lucky number for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to say that if it's not right this time, I absolutely understand, but I'm going to actually take myself out of the running after this, if it's not this time, because I have to focus on other things. I'm 35. I have to get in, I'm working on recording my own music,
right.
Finally getting it out there. I was like, I have to put my energy into something. And I just don't think I can do this anymore if it's not right for me.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's what helped. I really don't think that hurt or helped me. I think that was just a neutral place for me to be in. The casting director was wonderful. His response was great. He was very LA. He just said ballad.
One word says it all.
Yeah. And I said, I want you to know I respect the show. I respect the process. I have been through it. You guys are great. They really are one of the most, if not the most professional, just process that I have ever been through, because they're wonderful to you. They treat you well. They give you exactly what information you need. You're prepared. It's great. And I left that Zoom meeting. We hopped on a Zoom meeting really quickly. It was about 10 minutes. I said, "Do you need any videos?" He said, "You know what? I'm just going to pull from your social media. We have a bunch of your stuff. You've gotten a TikTok following. I'm just going to pull some stuff. Is that okay?" Right. And I said, "Sure, go ahead." I have one video of my version. Well, it's Eva Cassidy's version of Somewhere Over the Rainbow that I do every single show. It's on my YouTube. It's my favorite song to sing. So I said, "I'm going to send you that. And that's the only video I would like to submit. You pick whatever else you want."
Perfect.
And 4 months later, probably longer than that, I got a phone call that said, "Hi, you have a blind audition."
Ooh.
And I said, "No."
Where do you want this to take you career-wise?
I want to change the world. I know that sounds ridiculous. I truly believe that as artists, we have the ability to make change for good. And unfortunately, to do that, you have to have a certain amount of attention on you.
Yeah.
It's not about, oh, I want to be famous. If I wanted to be famous, I could be Kim Kardashian.
Please don't.
And honestly, you know what? Good on them, because they have got their bag. They are set.
Yes, but not you. Please don't.
We don't have to like it, but I will give the women the credit for the work that they've put in.
They have built it. They have built a dynasty for sure.
But yes, dynasty is the right word. Absolutely. But I'm more on the side of like the Lady Gagas of the world. The woman helped repeal "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." Lady Gaga, that statement is ridiculous. Lady Gaga truly helped legislation to repeal "Don't Ask, Don't Tell." My wife was in the military During, don't ask, don't tell.
Awkward, awful, unnecessary time.
Absolutely. And a crazy singer who doesn't wear pants helped change that.
Who needs pants when you have a platform?
Right. So I feel like I might, if you saw my battle outfit, yes, I might look like the Angel of Death does Cirque du Soleil sometimes.
Listen, it was called a statement piece. And yes, I saw that outfit. And as someone who loves big, bold things, I prefer someone who stands out, not someone who blends in.
Yes. I said, I want to feel like I'm going into the Hunger Games. And Aaron, who is the head of the NBC wardrobe, who I was lucky enough to have as my stylist, said, hold my beer.
Yes. I hear your vision and we will bring this to life.
She had an entire table of feathers and harnesses and tulle laid out along with 2 or 3 racks of clothing.
Perfect.
Every single piece was black because I don't wear any color. So I'm Johnny Cash.
Yes.
I'm the woman in black. We
Yes.
had one last season too.
We did.
Yes. That's insane that we found each other like that. How do
It
you
meant to be? It is an artistic magnet. That's how it is.
It really is.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. And it's not just one of us. That's the thing is Johnny Cash was the man in black, but there's multiple women in black.
Yes.
Well, we can't wait to see what happens to you on the Voice this season.
And we will be
Reba.
cheering you on. Keep going big and bringing it home. We love every second of it.
Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll be able to talk to you again.
Thank you.
We talk to the winner every year, so we're looking forward to talking to you.
Oh, fingers crossed.
Yes, fingers, toes too. Toes too.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Al.
Thanks.
I know we're hitting time there. What time's our next one?
9.
Okay, so I got a few minutes to finish.